Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 49 of the AllYouCanHear podcast. I'm your host, as usual, Patrick, and with me today are my three co-hosts. Starting with my left, we have
Jonathan.
It's Abby.
And Bree.
You have to have one of our standard regular issue banter episodes. So what's everybody doing today? What have you been up to? What have you been watching? What's been going on?
I had 3 tests today at school, and I'm so tired. I took a nap in the Whataburger parking lot. So that's my day.
You should take a nap during your test to be like, I iced it. I'll just take a nap right now.
No, my teacher almost cried when I turned my test. I was like, I'll do better next time. He looked like he had tears in his eyes. He was so disappointed.
It's okay. We overslept and missed our first class, so, you know.
Yeah, that's good start.
What are y'all doing today? Oh, shit. Oh. Don't give it away.
I'm This podcast has gone downhill, and we're in the first like.
So now we just start making like just random noises and random voices. Mr.
That's every episode. Just screaming and noises and farting and.
All right, I'll start with this cacophony.
We're just gonna blow everybody's eardrums out.
Yeah.
But the most amazing thing is happening right now. Our cat is sleeping in the box that we keep all our podcast equipment in. She's claimed that for herself.
The little one knocked it over earlier, and now it's open and empty, and Soda's just chilling.
So now that she's settled, we won't have to worry about her interrupting. But no, wait, I'm changing.
Okay, soon.
This is great for an audio-only podcast where they can see our cats.
Well, just imagine whatever cat you have in a box filled with dish towels. You'll get the basic idea.
It'll be almost as cute.
Almost. I kind of doubt it.
It's me, Zelda. I'm sitting at the box.
She's also a part of the podcast.
I'm also part of the podcast. This podcast has gone off the rails real fast. Y'all don't know how to even have a conversation, do you?
Look, we talked for an hour and a half before this? We should have...
Yeah, we should have started that earlier.
Yeah, Cody.
We do this all the time.
I mean, Zelda, where the fuck were you?
Did y'all just start talking about would you eat a person and then we'll get some 30 minutes?
No, we're not bringing that back up. We're not
That bit is
cannibal
dead.
This is at least twice now we had a cannibal conversation. It's in the ground. It's buried.
That's our audience in the background.
Yeah, the audience, the peanut gallery.
You said audience.
Audience? God.
So, Pat, what have you been up to?
Let me tell you. I keep trying to convince my boss to let me wear my kilt at work. It's not going well.
I wonder why.
It's a utility kilt. It has pockets. I can put hammers and nails and other things I have to deliver.
You need hammers and nails for a printing job?
Yeah, I was about
We
to say.
do installations. We take signs, we build them, we go out into people who can't fend for themselves and erect their signage.
I didn't realize you were such a handyman, Pat. Why the fuck did I have to fix the washing machine?
Because I wasn't there.
Oh, no!
He's getting called out.
Because I believe in you.
He was like, Brianna can do this.
Yeah, I didn't want to stifle your growth as a handy person.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
She's so appreciative.
After washing machine's been broken for 6 months, I would hope so. You got something to say, Zelda?
I'm just wondering why it took 6 months to get your fucking washing machine fixed.
Oh my god, it's that.
We have it, the very first talking cat on the podcast. We have a surprise.
Be jealous.
I wish Stacey was on the podcast. She'd give good content.
Is that your cat?
Yeah. She's a little sweetheart.
So, Patrick, what is the context of why Tanner, Cody, so Patrick, what is the context?
Just abandon it. The illusion is gone.
What's the context of why Cody, Patrick? Wait, no, hold on. why Tanner, Wenzel, Colt, and Cody are not on the podcast this week.
Well, the gag was we were just going to play it as normal. Just the four of us, the B team would run the show, but the curtain's been drawn. You see the Wizard of Oz now. It's April Fool's Day.
Y'all are the A team in my heart.
You're the Teen Titans at East Coast.
So
I feel so loved.
how many people gets that reference? Raise your hand.
It was no one.
Oh no.
Oh, she got it.
Slightly.
Slightly. She vaguely remembers
I'm
that
not
cartoon
entirely
from
sure.
10 years ago. And
I
the,
always am though.
and the very controversial reboot that we won't talk about. Just
Goes the best. Teen Titans goes shit.
No, I watched the old one again not that long ago, and I still love it, even though I was stupid watching it back. But the new one's funny, so I won't complain.
well, most things are better in our memories.
It really is. You go back and watch all those shows you watched as a child, and it's like
They fucking
Yeah.
suck.
they suck.
And then they
Not what
try
you
to reboot
remembered.
it, and it's still bad.
Yep.
Well, how about we talk about good TV shows? Abby, you said you started watching Game of Thrones. How far have you gotten in it?
So me and Wenzel have been watching it together. We've gotten to season 2, episode 1, and we just kind of stopped for some reason, school, I guess. We haven't watched it in a while, but I really want to finish it before the next one.
Well, you have about 5 years, so you have all the time in the world.
Take
I
it
know there's
easy.
so many other shows I want to watch. I need something new to watch on Netflix, cause I finished what's it called?
Well,
Riveting.
The 100, the Tutors.
Yeah, The Tutors.
Have you seen Rain?
Yes, I love it so
good.
much.
It's so good. Have you seen Jane the Virgin yet? It's completely different, but it's it's one of my favorite shows.
Gosh, I never finished the last season of Rain, so that's also on my list.
Oh yeah.
I've
same.
started so many shows and never got to the ending or finished them. So I'm waiting for something to get on Netflix to do that.
I think-
Once Upon a Time.
Oh no, it's bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, it started
Once
getting
you get
bad
to
after,
season 6, it's just disappointing.
After that Peter Pan
Yeah.
season, that was the last one I liked.
No.
But I still feel bad. I feel like if I start something, I gotta commit to it.
you don't have to. I keep telling Bree this. Just because you start a show, you don't have to
Yeah,
finish
but-
it. If it starts to suck, you can leave anytime. It's voluntarily.
It's like with movies though. When I start watching a movie, I can't stop it, even if it's bad. I won't. I have to watch it through.
But
It bothers me if I don't.
Have you seen Medea's Halloween special though?
I saw the first. Wait. No,
No,
I
that was-
haven't. No, that was something else.
The only reason we sat through that was because we were all too awkward and didn't want to interrupt anyone else. But everyone in that sitting was just like, "This movie's fucking awful. Why are we watching?"
But it made enough money to have a sequel be made, though.
Apparently, it was
Yeah.
also made with it was made on a $2 budget.
Probably. I didn't see that one. I
Don't.
saw the first one in theater, so
That's some money spent.
Medea's my favorite movie.
There isn't a bad Medea.
Have you seen the Halloween special though?
I'm sticking to my
It's not good.
This guy in the crowd is a cool guy.
I agree. I disagree with your movie choices.
Medea is my...
the old Medeas are good. The older ones.
Maybe it was
I
better
like.
when she wasn't the main character.
Yeah, they used to focus on different people a lot more than the Halloween. Thank you, a member of the audience.
Guy in the back.
That's me.
Hey,
Sorry for taking. Oh,
Hey.
Zelda's back again.
stop it.
Here's a question. Okay, so here's a
He's
little
not
topic.
even trying anymore.
I was sitting there thinking the other day, why not bring back? If you're gonna bring something back, why not bring back the Nutty Professor series? Who agrees?
Because they were bad.
Well, actually, they're doing a Doctor Doolittle reboot with.
It's not the same Doctor Doolittle.
I know it's not, but you maybe think Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy also did that. But they're remaking it's in period Doctor Doolittle with Robert Downey Jr. and an all-star cast of animals.
I'm excited for My Hero.
My Hero
April 7th, right?
My Hero Academia is coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to catch up on season 2. I'm a little bit behind on that.
You have
I watched it so fast.
2 weeks,
So good.
a little bit less.
We've been going for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Was that
This
10?
has been a painful 10 minutes.
We could have started this at any time, and
Y'all still have stuff to talk about. We do this shit.
Talk about eating people.
Can this be edited?
Easter basket.
No, I'm not
It's
editing
not
anything.
ready.
Here's the thing. Talking, we literally have been talking in this living room for like 3 hours. However, we did this at Tanner's all the time, where we talk for like 2 or 3 hours before we even start the podcast, or like an hour or so before we start the podcast, even though we haven't been around with each other for like a week. But we literally had a conversation for a good 40 minutes about eating people. So, I mean, I did, right. But the thing is, though, is that eating people is fine if it's their kink.
well, some kinks are some kinks are actually rooted in mental illness. You can't tell me that vor is a healthy and safe sexual hobby to have.
Keep talking about that. What is vor?
Y'all just talk about vor. Y'all want to
Huh?
eat a person?
Oh, okay. What is this? I need to be educated. I'm confused.
Someone explain.
Like people who get stimulated or aroused by the idea of being eaten.
Okay.
Like actually eaten?
Like
Like
nibble on
not-
your fingers
yeah.
eaten, or cut off your arm and eat your arm.
Like imagine that they're being put inside a person's mouth and then chewed up.
Oh.
There's different kinds. So there is that kind where there's like being like chewed up.
Cody is the expert.
What?
We're bringing our expert on.
But there's also the kind where people enjoy the idea of being in someone's stomach, and sometimes they like to be miniaturized and be in like imagine themselves in people's stomach. A lot of vor porn is photoshopping people shrunk down and in someone else's like intestinal tract and stuff like that. That's what a lot of vor can be sometimes. It just really depends on the person. There's different kinds of that type of thing. I mean, like everyone, yeah.
That was Cody's kink corner.
Tune in next week
oh no.
to find out about eating poop.
By the way, we're all sitting in the floor, just around a small table.
Well, I sit on the floor normally. This is
Pat
it.
sleeps in the floor normally.
Yeah,
This is his natural habitat.
yeah. About half the
The
time
comfort zone.
they come in, there's any given chance I could be on the floor or I could be sleeping in my room. This depends.
The first time Jonathan noticed it, he was like, "Should we wake him up?" And I was like, "No, it's fine. This is where he's happy." So just give him a blanket.
After
turn the light
school,
off.
sometimes I get so tired, I just fall asleep like with the lights on and just noise, like it's crazy. And then sometimes at night I want to go to bed and it's like can't have any noise, can't have any light. It just doesn't work. It's so weird. I don't know what's up. School just tires me out.
Noise.
Can I drop out? Would y'all advise me to drop out? Maybe.
Yeah. Yes.
Live your life. You do you.
Get out while you still can.
Sorry, Mom and Dad, who probably don't listen because
If they're
I haven't
listening
told
to
them I do
this-
this.
They've already heard of everybody here talk about vor. If they made it to this part,
Oh no! Yeah, they're not gonna find out.
You're
They-
going.
they
You're
won't
going to get
know.
home and they're just going to be like, "Now, Abby, we need to have a talk."
You're grounded.
It's like
Did you not
Explain.
listen to that 5-minute explanation?
Oh gosh.
it's like, Mom, I'm gonna make YouTube videos. I'm gonna be a star. I mean,
Gosh. My little brother wants to do that. He wants to like play Xbox
he wants
and
to be a
like
Let's Player.
YouTube. Yeah, we don't have Wi-Fi at our house. We like his dream is like so far off. Like
He's just gonna take a video
Poor
camera
brother.
and then just like go to the local library and upload it that way.
I know. For the longest time before I was with Wenzel, I went to the public library and like used their computers. There's always just a bunch of old men like and women, just like wrapped up in their little blankets and shawls, like going in there like asking everyone for help because they didn't know how to do anything. And I was in there with my brother, and I was like, wow, everyone in my generation has stuff, and I do not. I live in the middle of nowhere.
There was a job opening at our local library for a position working in the computer lab. You basically be a computer lab monitor, And I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that sounds like a good job because, I mean, you just sit there and watch people on their computers all day. Well, then I thought about it, I was like, there's probably some weird stuff that happens in there. Like I really don't want to stop a 70-year-old from like looking up his daily jerk material or anything. So I decided not against that position.
It's weird. Just think how much trouble, like, my grandmother, when she got an iPhone, she constantly called us on her home phone to help us, to get us to help her work her iPhone. She didn't know how to use messages. We're like, there's a little green square. Like, she did not understand. So I can't imagine what it'd be like to, like, have a job where you have to help people like that. I guess you get used to it, but that would annoy me so much.
Like just like an old person tech tutor school.
Yeah. They need classes.
Yeah. We just gave up on my grandmother learning anything. But it could also be the fact that she has like dementia and can't remember anything. So when she's just like, "Where's this button?" It's like, "Who are you? Why am I here?"
Can you do like the tech version of 50 First Dates?
Yes. We need Adam Sandler. Get him on the phone now.
Gosh, it doesn't help that my grandmother, for like the whole time I like remember, she has called me by my cousin's name. She calls me Maddie all the time. She doesn't remember.
Well, that's fairly close.
And then she'll talk about how her older sister, like how she's getting really bad. And I'm like, like she has to take care of her. I'm like, someone needs to take care of you. It's so sad though.
At least she gets your name eventually. With my grandparents, they would just go down every grandchild's name until they just got okay. Now regular kids, and they got about 8 names deep. Oh, that was it. That was your name.
Yeah, like another one of my cousins is at college, and like we were at the house, her house not that long ago, and she's like, "We got the whole gang here." My cousin was like, "No, we don't. My brother's not here. Like he's always here, but he was away at college for a while." So it was so funny. She'll just like forget. Like, she even has another grandchild for a while, and she's like, "Oh, yeah.
Who's this stranger? He's so nice."
Oh, yeah, I missed him." So funny.
I feel like old people at some point end up forgetting that they even have at some point after the 15th grandchild, you got to start forgetting something or another. You start one of them kind
forget
of
a birthday or
little. You start renaming, and at some point you have to start renaming kids by other people's names in the family. I don't know. It's just being old sounds like the best of times and the worst of times.
Plus, not every grandchild is going to be memorable.
Some are going to do nothing with their lives.
Everybody in this room, we're the unmemorable ones.
I was my grandmother's favorite.
Yeah, I'm the favorite as well.
I don't know. I'm like, every time we get together, like, my cousins have to, play their instruments because they're all musically talented, and I'm always, like, sitting there, like, no one says anything to me because I don't have a talent like that. I told Liz I want to learn the violin really bad. I really want a violin.
Maybe you can play the spoons.
The triangle. Ding! They won't know if I'm playing it correctly or not. Just fake it.
Until it calls for the epic triangle solo, and you have to show them your chops.
Ding, ding. That would be me. I want to
You
play the
gotta beat
cello,
that
but the
shit.
cello is kind of like the size of me. So I thought it would be awkward.
There is with some bands, there is a very large triangle that's played for outdoor marching bands.
Oh, really?
I forget what it's called, but it's the size of a person.
Oh, shit.
It's
Obviously, they don't carry it.
It's like on wheels.
Suspended on wheels.
I think the one I saw, it's strapped to the person's chest, and it's kind of like jutted out a little bit. And so you just stand there, wait for your moment, and then you just dong.
What's funny is the middle school band, when they had those huge bass drums, I guess, on their that hang on their shoulders and come in the front, on their stomachs, and it's just as big as them, and it's how are they even walking? They're probably working up a sweat, just carrying that thing. It's so
Well, that's the reason why all the kids are in band in high school likened it to military camp.
I don't know. You're I've trained for this. Band camp.
It is my time.
Oh my god. All of us went to the same high school, didn't we?
Yeah.
We don't know which high school we went to, though.
Yeah, we can't name names.
No, I know that, but I just realized. Like, it
Well,
never occurred to me before.
Yeah, and I never knew.
Just
any
let
of
me
y'all.
have my moment.
I just had Jonathan's mom as a sub. I didn't know any of y'all while I was there. Y'all are too old. You guys
Shut
are
the
old.
fuck up.
Cody, you're old.
Yeah, okay, point at me.
Patrick looks like one of the youngest.
He's
to me.
actually the oldest in our group.
Spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
it's crazy. I don't understand.
Because
It's
I
because
am
he's
obviously
stealing the
the
life
youngest.
forces of everyone around us.
yeah, it's just, slowly drawing it in. Kind of like how Keanu Reeves stays the same age.
Yeah, some guy asked me, like, he was like, "Are you what age are you?" He was like, "I thought you were 15." I was like, I get that a lot. I've just come to accept, that I look like I'm still in high school.
It's like,
and it's so sad.
I can drive, thank you.
I know, I have a car.
I mean, that's why I
No
grew.
job, but I have a car.
That's why I grew my beard out, because if I didn't, I looked like I was 17. Even then, it's
Yeah.
still like just 21.
Gosh. Although at a couple of concerts last fall, I did get marked as being 21 over, which
So-
was weird. I told them to fix it because, I didn't want to get checked again or something. Something happened, but yeah, they didn't give me the band the first time, and I was like, do I need that? And they were like, no, and I was like, I'm 18. He was like, oh, yeah, you need that. I was like, okay.
You shouldn't have told the truth. You could have got like some pissed ass beer from the concession stand.
No.
Get some Bud Light. Yeah, that's how you get the
That's been sitting in the
drunks.
sun for the last 2.5 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
God,
Yeah.
and just imagine the smell. It's just,
It's indistinguishable from the latrine. That's
yeah.
Dang, it's bad at concerts too. Like, there was drink all over the floor. I got it spilled in my pants and my shoes. I think Wenzel got some on him from this drunk couple that got up in front of us, and they were like pushing and shoving around. This other woman got mad. I ended up having a panic attack. I don't know. I may have talked about that before, but I had a panic attack at that concert because I was freaking out because I got in the middle of this little argument with a drunk couple and this really bossy lady. Although she was nice, she was trying to kind of like protect me, I guess, because I'm all small and stuff.
it's like I have adopted you as my child.
I know, she was nice, but at the same time I was like, I didn't want to deal with anyone at that
It's
time.
like I came to this concert to have a good time, and I left covered with beer and piss.
Yeah, pretty much. And we didn't have time to eat beforehand because it was in Tennessee, and I think we lost an hour.
They don't have food
And
in
I
Tennessee
didn't.
either.
I don't know. We had McDonald's. We were gonna, like, whenever we travel, I always want to go somewhere like new, but we didn't have time. We just went to McDonald's. That was that.
Well, if you go to Tennessee again, can you always try the Ripley's restaurant? They just have the strangest food from across the world, like duck fetuses and eyeballs and just like bizarre dishes like that.
I'm really excited for us to go on a food trip. I want to go on a food trip. I didn't get to go with the one where all of y'all went.
Neither
across-
did me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well,
Jealous.
didn't you say something about going to see the new tour for Panic at the Disco?
Oh yeah, we might go to that. I'm not really sure yet. What?
What the fuck's going on?
Good
We
question,
don't-
member of
we
the
don't know.
audience. No, I don't know. I'm talking about my life. I do know me and Wenzel are going to Japanese breakfast next week,
Japanese what?
I think. Japanese breakfasts,
Oh, okay.
Okay, that sounds cool.
which I don't know all the music, so I really got to catch up, but Wenzel likes them. So, I mean, I'm willing to go to anything, pretty much, except country. Sorry, country lovers.
No, we're not sorry. We're not sorry at all. You should do better.
But I just love going to concerts now. They're fun.
The last concert I went to was at the Saturn in Birmingham. If you've been there,
Mm-hmm.
it's a nice venue. It was for a band called the Proto Men about 2 years ago.
I think they had a fire last time we were there.
That was after I went.
Yeah, we went the first time, and it was cool. They had all those like old games and stuff in there.
Yeah, like N64s.
And the bar and stuff. Yeah, and we went back for another one, and they had a fire the night before, and that part was all closed off. And I was like, that's so sad. They had so much cool like old stuff in there.
Hopefully, at least say the like all the Mario Kart.
I know. I would have taken out like, ran in there, grabbed the game systems and stuff, run out.
Just like the,
Like, I
the
gotta
fires just
save
engulfing, just you're saving the N64 like they're children.
But I like that venue though. It's kind of small, but it's like I was so close to the stage. It was cool. I think for the second one, I know I went and saw Bad Sons there. I forgot what the first one was, but yeah.
Because the Proto Man, the band I went to see, they're it's a band that based their music off like the whole like 80s and like specifically it's kind of like it's a bit of an act. They're actors though. They're just characters in like a post-apocalyptic world that's loosely based off Mega Man, and it has like this sort of like this like sweeping like rock opera based off that franchise. And they only have 2 albums, but they're kind of like stretching out the story and kind of biding their time to make their third album. They've been slowly teasing it for the last 10 years.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
But the band's great, and like all the concerts are always like very hype and just full of energy.
I love those small like cool bands. You just kind of fun. Like you just stumble upon their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're so much fun. Like just a small crowd and everything. But I know a big concert is coming to Birmingham, like Five Finger Death Punch with Star Set, Shinedown.
Bullet for
Something
My
else.
Valentine.
Oh wow, that's bringing it back to 2006.
Yeah, Brockhampton's doing a show in June, and so is Fits in the Tantrums.
Oh shit! Let
I
go.
want to go to all of them. Cody's signaling. I don't know what he's doing.
We didn't get a playbook, so
visualize.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cody sitting around the table, and Cody's like a band conductor. He's like,
Yeah, but like unlike
know
like
what's going on.
musicians that know what the movements mean, we're just like staring at him blankly like,
Are there,
what
like-
the
he
fuck?
forgets we're the B team.
Are there like podcast specific hand motions that we weren't clued into?
He's like those fucking baseball coaches that are on the side giving their signals, the like groping themselves and
Tanner is furiously pointing at his crotch.
I was doing what the coaches do.
I'm
They
scared.
put, like 3 down, 2 to
So
1.
my
3.
help.
He's got the ball pit itch. Is that what that's called?
Oh my God, no.
I think he said it was jungle crotch.
Could y'all imagine? Hold on. Could y'all imagine swamp ass, but for your crotch?
Maybe it was swamp crotch. Is that what it was?
It's just
Cody?
sweaty crotch.
I have. What do you mean, swamp ass? Have you never had dick sweat before?
Okay, yes, yes, but I'm talking like it was the same principle of swamp ass.
It is.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, imagine if your balls smelled as bad as the inside of your ass, and then when your balls sweat, it produced the smell of swamp ass. That's swamp ball. Now, when your balls sweat, if it smells like your ass, there's a problem.
What if you just have a really stinking ass?
What does that have to do with your balls?
Everything smells the same down
And
there.
also,
Once you
you're
get
leaving the ladies out of it. Can I hear an amen from the crowd?
Well, I'm still hung up. I'm still hung up about the signal you gave. You told me to go to third base.
I love how there's 2 girls on the podcast, and Jonathan finds it. He goes, "You know what? I'll take the hit."
Oh.
I was told to come over here and add some input, and I have no clue what after talking about sweaty balls, that's usually what I do, and I can't add anything to that.
Yeah, we took Colt's bit. I would just like to thank you guys for doing the podcast this week.
Yeah, thank you.
It was very
all.
nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
no problem. Even though it just went nowhere.
Here's what people don't realize about podcasts. Really hard to sometimes to just riff and talk, especially if you have no game plan. That's why our first 8 episodes all suck. I would say this episode better than all 8 of our first episodes.
I feel like you're just saying that at this point.
Yeah, you pretentious ass.
I'm not. I've literally listened back to the first episode. Shitty audio problems. Cody signaled in the back. We literally came up with a bit called Cody Ground Beef Cody, and we talked about Fire Festival. We talked about pop culture. Ew.
Jonathan fell over in the back.
Oh my God, Jonathan did fall in the back on the first episode. Fuck, I forgot about that. Oh, let me reenact that.
Okay,
no.
Tanner is tottering up our little steps,
Oh no.
and he's sitting there and he falls down each step consecutively.
And
Sliding on his booty.
Now he's
Tanner-
passed out.
Tanner,
And then he just screamed laugh.
no, Tanner's dead.
Yep. Patrick's the new host.
I got another signal. What does that mean?
Tornado.
I think it's time. I think it's time for them plugins.
It means whip it! Whip it good! Colt, whip, right now.
Wait, no. I've already started.
He's already charged up. He's got Alicia now. Oh, he whipped.
That was a,
The best thing was Cody giving the signal to wrap up and Colt screaming tornado.
I thought there was going to be a tornado. We dodged another one.
We did. We're lucky little boogers. Hello?
That's a tornado knocking.
Who's there?
It's a me.
it's a tornado.
But yeah, I'm just going to say thank you guys for doing the podcast. A lot of people don't realize. A lot of people do realize if you listen to the show. April's like our 1 year anniversary month, so we're doing a few different weird things for April. So like next week, 50th episode. Oh fuck, and then we're doing our 1 year anniversary at the end of the month. I'd just like to say thank you guys for helping be a little different.
No problem.
So thank you all for being here today. Thank you all for listening. You can follow us on Twitter at AYCH Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at AYCH Podcast. You can follow us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Overcast. You can follow us on Twitch TV AYCH. All you can hear. Excuse me.
Oh no! I don't know what he's about to do.
He's screaming. What does that screaming mean?
Tanner's about to. Oh,
Wait, I didn't do anything.
never mind.
So you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at John Lost His Name. You can follow my art on Facebook, John Lost His Name Art.
My name is Jonathan, and I do not have any social media presence. So don't try to follow me.
Okay. I'm Abby. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Tegan Abigail.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes. Plug away, dear.
Okay. Hi, I'm Bree. You can follow me on Instagram at Mila Sky. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Tune in next week for the 50th episode
For the
spectacular.
18 back.